Hi Cancer, welcome to your July New Love Tarot reading. So Cancer, we're going to be looking at new love. Now I define new love as, of course, someone totally new coming into your life. It could be a missed opportunity from the past. It could be somebody you know, never been romantically involved with. It could be a crush. It could also be someone very, very new that you're either going to go out on a date with, or you're just starting to date them and getting to know them as well. So it could be any one of those scenarios. It's not about exes. It's not about someone you've already had some sort of romantic relationship with. So please do keep that in mind. All right, Cancer, we have the Romance Angel. So I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck. Then we'll jump into your reading. And this is for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. But welcome in, Cancer. Happy birthday, happy birthday. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. All right, so let's get your opening messages here. Children, your love life is being affected by children. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Oh, okay. And worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. What is going on here, Cancer? Because I have a feeling this is someone that you know, right? Because we have worth waiting for here and soulmate, asking about somebody. Now, this could have been a missed opportunity. It could have been a friend, someone that you've known, but you've always felt like there was something there. It could be, you know, I see a lot of people, sometimes they reconnect with people that were friends before, or somehow that they knew, they reconnect, and all of a sudden they start dating and they get into a relationship. So it could be something like that. That could be happening for you as well. So let's just see what's going on. We're going to jump into the tarot, see what the tarot has to tell us. I feel like you're reconnecting with somebody. You know, it could be a past friend, a childhood friend, an acquaintance from the past or something like that. Maybe you both went on, had other relationships, children could be involved too. And you could be reconnecting, and, you know, this time on a romantic level. So let's see what's going on. And if that's going on, some of you may be wondering, yeah, I've reconnected with this person, we were just friends before, or whatever the case may be, but is this really the one? Some of you may be questioning that as well. We do have soulmate here, so let's just see. Now, this could also be, Cancer, that you know, you had to move on from something. You could have children, and you were just waiting till the right time in your life to get back out there and meet somebody. And you definitely could have a soulmate coming in. So we'll see how this goes. All right. So we have the Sun and Moon Tarot. So I'm going to do a reading with this deck. Then to close it out, we have the Journey of Love Oracle cards. And we'll pull some of those at the end as well. All right, Cancer. So, the birthday babies, tell me what is going on for Cancer, July new love. What do we need to know? All right. Let's see what's going on here. What do we need to know about this energy for Cancer? Seven of Wands reverse. Okay, we got the Six of Swords reverse. Now, that for me can be possibly somebody returning. So, let's just keep going here and see what else we have. Let's pull the first row out. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Seven of Swords. And the Sun. Now, Now, we do have the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Now, Pentacle people, when they're upright, can be committed or in other situations. Now, when I get them reverse, that could mean divorce. You know, somebody's single now. So I do see the Seven of Wands reverse. You know, someone open, vulnerable, no blockages, right? Six of Swords for me, reverse, can be about somebody returning. Can be a little bit of a stuck energy. Possibly somebody is single now, Queen of Pentacles reverse. Seven of Swords and the Sun. So, I mean, the Seven of Swords isn't always a bad energy. It can be self-deceit, you know, sometimes it can be lies, cheating, blah, blah, blah. It also can be avoidance or running out of fear. And sometimes the avoidance is purposeful and sometimes it's, you know, on purpose. Well, on purpose because it's the right thing to do, or on purpose because someone has fear. So it could go either way. But I see like a very happy energy here. So of course I'm going to keep going and see what this means. But I do feel like somebody could be coming back around who is now single. You know, I feel like there's a lot of like avoidance and not acknowledging the connection with somebody because of maybe other situations. But now very open and vulnerable, and the most happiest card here with the Sun, right? So I'm going to mention the signs that I see, Cancer. They could be signs in chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But we have Leo, Capricorn showing up here. Let's see what's on the bottom. Death, rebirth. Yeah, so this could be a resurrection of something, but it's not someone it's not an ex. It's someone that you knew some way, somehow, right? Endings, new beginnings, transformation. King of Swords. Sword people for me can be divorced, widowed, been through some things, right? This could be somebody in law enforcement, military, education, medical, communications. And the Three of Wands reverse. This could be happening right now. This could be happening right now. All right, so tell me more about this for Cancer. What else does Cancer need to know? What else does Cancer need to know? What else does Cancer need to know? All right, let's see. July, new love. So, I mean, it doesn't always have to be some totally new coming into your life to be new love, right? Obviously, if you're getting new love in your life and someone you've never had a love relationship with, it's new love for me. That's how I define it. So, let's see. Oh, well, we got that soulmate energy here with Temperance. Nine of Pentacles reverse. Seven of Cups. Ace of Cups reverse. Yeah, I definitely feel like this is someone, Ace of Cups reverse. It's not new love, but it's not someone it's not someone you already had a relationship with, if that makes sense. But Knight of Cups is courting, dating, getting to know. So it's new love, but it's not totally new because you do know this person, or you didn't know them in the past. So what I feel like here, Cancer, we have the soulmate alignment here. Temperance, healing, patience, balance. Soulmate alignment, things meant to be. Nine of Pentacles reverse. So it could be somebody, that's generally my single card, not single in the past. So there was a lot of confusion around this, and you know, maybe you haven't talked to them in a while, or you're not really sure what's going on with them. Somehow you're reconnecting, so maybe you're not quite sure yet if they're single or not. Because we do have Seven of Cups here, a little, you know, confusion. But we do have either you, like, gosh, if they were single, you know, I would really like to be, you know, romantically involved with this person, like really liking this person. Knight of Cups. It's kind of like courting, dating, you know, romance moving forward. So let's see, we got Scorpio and Sagittarius showing up here. Let's see. Four of Swords reverse. Justice reverse. And then we have the World. This is like wanting to take action without really knowing what's happening. Justice reverse. But the universe is like, you know, new cycles are here. Could be moving, traveling, distance. Because with the Justice reverse, that could be a little bit of not having a lot of clarity, right? But the Four of Swords reverse is like, I want to take action in a new cycle. All right, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Because I'm getting this energy of like wanting to move, you know, to be romantically involved with somebody, but not really sure what's maybe really going on with them or in their life or whatever the case may be. Somehow this person's coming back around into your life and you do know them on a, like I said, an acquaintance or friendship level. All right. Let's see. Two of Wands, a crossroads. I just did see that on the bottom of the deck. There's the World. I need to shuffle. Oh, okay, we got Strength. So always felt some sort of strong connection to, yeah, there's a courting, dating, getting to know. The Three of Cups. And then the Lovers. Oh my gosh. Two of Wands. So there's a crossroads here. Like, is this path opening up for romance with this person? Like, why did this person come back around into my life, you know, after all this time? Again, overcoming, you could have overcome a lot in your life, their life as well. But this is a strong connection, cannot be denied. Maybe even past lives together. There's courting, dating, getting to know. And there's this, like, there we have dating to a very strong connection, and we have strength right here. A new cycle. The crossroads is here for something new. Interesting. So I feel like you always felt like there was some sort of strong connection there, even if it was energetically, physically, mentally. I mean, physically, I mean, like, not together physically, but your body felt it. You know what I mean? Like, you could feel, like, the attraction and things like that, the passion, and energetically and mentally, kind of energy as well, right? Definitely was some strong energy here. So let's see, we have Leo is showing up here, Gemini, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio with the World. Could be maybe somebody at a distance. They could have moved, or somebody could have moved. Somebody could be relocating as well. Two of Swords. There's the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a solid new beginning here. Page, so you may start connecting on social media first. Maybe that's how you're talking. Is, you know, all of a sudden you started becoming friends through social media, maybe commenting a little bit here and there, but not really talking, but trying to figure out, okay, what's going on with this person, you know? You know, Two of Swords is a little bit of a blocked, indecisive energy, so I feel like you're trying to figure a lot of things out, maybe vice versa about each other. Like I say, single, you know what's going on, it's been a long time. Interesting. Okay. All right, so let's see, Cancer. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Cancer? What else do we need to know for Cancer, please? July new love. The Hermit. Definitely single energy here. I like that. Page of Swords showing up again. Ten of Cups reverse. Somebody may have gone through a very unhappy time in their life recently as well. Yeah, Three of Swords to clarify that. Heartache, pain, disappointment, Star, but there's massive healing. Okay, somebody may have had some, because the Ten of Cups can be about family and things of that nature. So somebody may have come back around due to family circumstances that were very heartbreaking, disappointing. It could have been a literal passing of a family member or something like that. Maybe this person, if they're at a distance, had to come back around. Somehow you could be reconnecting through that way. It sounds kind of morbid, but you know, that's what I have. Or it could be something else, like something big that had to be dealt with. Because I do see a lot of healing here, right? And the Star is balance, healing, things meant to be, faith, hope, optimism, wish, dream coming true, divinely guided energy. So I do see that here. Balance, so we have Virgo, Aquarius, and two cards of Aquarius, actually. Emperor. They could be a business owner, entrepreneur, leader, some sort of way. I mean, you could be too. Four of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. So if they're going, if they're coming back around, because they're dealing with something in their life, I'll put it that way, they may, you know, I feel like they're single, obviously, here, and you know, they could be coming back to stay because they have to, due to some sort of circumstance in their life, and perhaps you're reconnected to social media or through this situation. I feel like until they get some things sorted out, I feel like they do want to make an offer. Page of Pentacles for, you know, a drink, a date, a coffee, or something. There's a little bit of holding back here because they're in control of something, Emperor here, that they have to take care of. It could be something with business as well. So, you know, however that resonates. Sounds a little specific, so you have to just take it, you know, how it resonates for you. All right, Cancer. So we're going to pull one more row with clarifiers and see what else you need to know. Then we'll get into the journey of love oracle and see what you need to know. All right. If it does resonate, though, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly appreciated. All right, Cancer. One more row of clarifiers. So what's going to happen here? What's going to happen here? 10 of Pentacles. This could be about, you know, a family, generations, money, business, but there's a new beginning manifesting through that. If you feel like something here was your energy, I guess you could take it as such. But there's an offer with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, a little bit of holding back, so we're getting repeaters here. But yeah, Emperor. So they're in control of something as well that they're tending to right now. But I do see an offer coming to manifest this. I'm feeling with this 10 of Pentacles, it has to do either around business, money, family, family business. It could be something like that as well. So let's see, we have Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries. All right, let's keep going. Page of Wands, again, exciting new offer. You could be flirting a little bit with this person already, feeling like, okay, there's something happening here, but somebody's struggling through something. Yeah, 9 of Wands. Do look at strength here again. So Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, there's something that's going to happen here between the two of you. It's just going to take a little bit of time. You do have that Knight of Pentacles. There's a big change happening here. I'm feeling like it's for that person. Obviously, it could be you too, but it could be happening right now, but it could be a little bit of a delay or kind of like a slow change someone's going through. It could have to do with the home, family, like I said, the 4 of Wands, you know. All right, so let's see what's on the top here. 2 of Swords. It's a little blocked. I don't think they're indecisive. It's just that they're got to focus their attentions in certain ways first before they take action. So it seems like a little bit of a stuck action. And I feel like this person's coming back around. I don't want to say to you, but definitely if you lived in the same neighborhood, town, city, whatever, if they moved away, they're definitely returning here. Chariot reversed. Ace of Swords. So it's not completely clear yet. I feel like on your end, like what is happening. Right? But there will be an energetic reset, fresh, clean slate start, new beginning, jumping all in, taking that leap of faith. That could be right now for me as well. So yeah, they definitely could be going through an unfair situation right now, which is not the greatest thing with the 6 of Wands reverse, but there's definitely feelings here, right? Queen of Cups. All right. Be interesting how it resonates for you. You'll have to leave me a comment, let me know. Let's get you some Journey of Love oracles and see what you need to know. So somebody's definitely coming back into your life for a reason, and they're definitely coming back around to your area, whatever, for a reason. And even though the reasons may not be the greatest, it's meant for you to reconnect at this time. So sometimes we have unfortunate circumstances that happen for us first before we have big, great, big, beautiful things that come into our life, right? Sometimes it's reverse. We have something big, great, big, and beautiful, and it doesn't always last forever, and then you have disappointment after. So, you know, there's always the good in the bad in life, right? Okay. Let's see. Anyway, Cancer. Let's get you some Journey of Love cards, see what else you need to know. And also everything else you need to know is down below in the description box. So you can check that out as well. Just go below the title where it says more, hit it a couple times, the whole box will drop down. Everything you need is there, links, info, my other channels, it's all there. All right. Cancer, let's see what else you need to know. Loving all that is 22. You wouldn't reduce 2s, but 2s are about partnerships, choices, decisions. Okay, let's see. Self-initiation. 12, which is 3. Growth and expansion. You got 2, 3. Contemplation. 69, which is 15, which is 6. Very healing, balanced energy. And heaven. 70, which is 7. Divinely guided spiritual energy. Can be a little challenging, though. I mean, you may have felt even, you know, say you were a child. Well, no, because you never had a romantic relationship, but say it was a childhood friend, possibly a crush or romantic interest that never went anywhere. You separated, went on with your lives. There's been a lot of time, but you always felt a connection or something was there. That could be part of it as well, because we do have heaven. And I always take that as a dreamy energy, imagination, you know, heaven. I wish this could be like, it's heaven, but I wish it could be real. You know what I mean? That kind of energy. A lot of thinking with the contemplation. So even if, you know, you lost that friendship or whatever, you know, there was always that contemplation and thinking and, you know, imagining that person, right? And self-initiation, I think someone is, you know, they're doing what they have to do, right? They're initiating what they have to initiate to take care of something, right? But loving all that is, I feel like, you know, this is finally going to be something that's been energetic becoming real, if that makes sense in a way. Yeah, look at that, even dream a little. And I just talked about dreaming, right? Anyway, Cancer, so that's what I have for you. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.